It feels like it's been doing okay, thanks. Nice, good to hear, good to hear. It feels like it's been a long week this week. I don't know, maybe it's because I've not been at work this week. Maybe that's why it feels long. It's weird. It's been a weird week. Do you know what? I started the stream, and usually what I do while I'm doing startup, I'll make a hot drink. But I've been sorting out my kitchen a little bit today, just like doing like a proper polish, you know, like Sunday jobs, like proper polish down, make sure everything's like spick and span, clean and everything. And I was descaling my kettle, and I'd forgotten I was descaling my kettle. So I went downstairs. I'm like, oh shit, it's got descaler in it. I can't use it until tonight. So because I cannot live without a hot drink, I usually it's coffee, right? But I boiled some water on the hob, so I was like, it was a weird scenario. I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I probably spent more energy running the hob for a little bit to boil the water. But I do have tea now, because I'm trying to drink a little bit more herbal tea. Usually it's coffee. Usually I'm drinking coffee, but I've had quite a lot of coffee today because I needed to get through all of my house chores, and I was going to procrastinate if I didn't. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's jump over to Phasmo. So, Phasmophobia. Plan of action today. We've got a very specific goal in mind. We're not going to complete it today, the goal, but I'm going to start making work on this because these bother me. This sort of thing, progress, it bothers me, right? Now, we're the closest on the Nels Diner. We've got 32 out of 50 on this. And if I'd made a big push, I could get this done quite quick, I think. It's really not that far. But we're going to leave Nels Diner because I really like the Nels Diner map. And if I do Nels Diner, if I do it all, I've got no incentive to keep playing it once I've finished it. So I'm going to save the Nels Diner. And we're actually going to switch over to the Ranger Challenge. The reason why we're going to do this one is because this one's probably been on the board for the longest, along with the Lighthouse Keeper and Sunny Meadows. And it's the one that I should have knocked out first. It just is. I should have done this ages ago. But when they changed the camping maps, I had 2 or 3 goes on it. I'm like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not enjoying it. Just because it's dark and everything like that. I'm like, oh, it's outdoors, and I wasn't feeling it. But recently, I've started playing it a lot more, both of them. And actually, I quite enjoy playing them, and they're quite good maps. The more I play them, I'm like, yeah, I quite enjoy them. Still not a huge fan of Woodwind, but Maple Lodge, I really like that map. Even though it's a medium map, though, so it's quite big. So for myself, it's going to be quite a difficult challenge to do. But the plan of action today, we're going to be focusing just on the Ranger Challenge. So let's talk about difficulty. So usually when I'm streaming, I swap between Nightmare and Insanity. For the first couple of matches, we're going to go on Nightmare. I've done a few point hopes to try and get the card unlocked. Yeah, I mean, I'm also working. I've done a few point hopes recently. I've been playing a lot last week, and I've been playing with Serenity as well off stream, and Kath, and we've been doing a bit of the point hope. But this is just this is ticking away in the background at the moment. I'm not going to focus on that until we've done the Ranger Challenge and potentially the Farmhouse one. Because I really like the Farmhouse ones. So out of these 5, the ones that I like the most, the maps that I enjoy playing the most, is the Nels Diner and the Farmhouse, right? So my idea is complete the difficult Ranger Challenge first, get that done, because that one's going to be the easiest one to tick off. Then maybe start work on the Lighthouse. In the background, I'm going to be ticking off some of the Sunny Meadows as well. You can see I've started making progress on this. This was 0 for a very long time. I just haven't been playing Sunny Meadows, but very recently we've been doing a lot of the Sunny Meadows restricted. Then we will tick off the Farmhouse. So Lighthouse Keeper's probably going to be next. then the farmhouse, and then Nell's Diner is probably the one that I'm going to do last. I'm saving my favourite for last, right? But whilst I'm going along, if I'm getting frustrated with the Ranger Challenge, if I'm just getting bored with the maps, we can switch on to one of the others, right? One of these farmhouse or Nell's Diner. So ideally, I'll be ticking these off as I'm going through the other challenges anyway, so that we don't get burnt out on just like one map. So we will be swapping it, but today's stream is going to focus purely on the Ranger Challenge. My goal for today's stream, I would like to get this up to 25 out of 50, which is doable, I think, if we do a couple of rush quick runs. So 25 out of 50 is the goal for the stream. I'm not necessarily, I might under hit it, I might go above. That's up, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, these are the maps that we're going to focus on today. I will say, if I'm starting to get annoyed with the two maps, we'll be swapping and we'll be going on to the others, just for my own sanity, because at the end of the day, it's a game, right? Then, once we start work on the Sunny Meadows, we are going to start work on the Apocalypse challenges as well, right? We're going to start work on these. That's going to be tough. I don't know if I'm going to switch over to the gold one just yet, but I definitely think I've got the capability to be able to get silver. I don't know about gold. Gold is... I'm going to have to relearn the game to be able to get gold, right? Because I'm going to have to readjust to different ghost speeds and my own personal speed as well. So the gold is going to be tough. And we're probably going to take a long time for me to do it. It's going to take quite a bit of effort. So Sunny Meadows, I'm going to be ticking along in the background just anyway, because I'm trying to learn the map a little bit more. I think the Apocalypse Challenge has to be done on the full Sunny Meadows map. I don't think we can do it on Restricted, but I've been playing the Restricted just to learn the map a little bit more and just kind of understand how the map works. There's already things that I've already like pieced together with the Sunny Meadows map that I wasn't aware of. And I'm starting to appreciate it a little bit more. It's a fun map. It's just old. It's an old map, obviously. So that's the idea. So we're going to be doing Ranger today. Like I said, I will keep it on Nightmare for the time being. If it starts getting too easy, we might increase to Insanity. We're not going to be aiming for perfect games, but if we have the ability to get a perfect game, if we're like 2 pieces of evidence away from getting a perfect game and we know the ghost, we may as well go for it, right? Like, you know, we may as well make it fun for ourselves. But likewise, if we know the ghost, we're going to guess the ghost straight away and we're going to get out. Actually, yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. We're probably not going to go for the perfect games. We're just going to try and get the ghost as quickly as we can and then leave, because we've got quite a way to go, right? Like we've got 32 left, which is quite a lot. So we're going to be playing these maps quite a lot, and I am going to be rotating it between Camp Woodwind and the Maple. We're going to be rotating it each match. So Woodwind first. Let's get cracking. The thing is, I could bring down the difficulty even more so that it's even quicker, but I don't want to do that. I still want it to be fun and entertaining for me. I don't want it to be easy. I want it to be at least a little bit of a challenge. So that's why we're staying on Nightmare. Because I like to play the game on Nightmare. It's Nightmare and harder is kind of my difficulty. I don't like doing it easier. Unless there's like someone brand new into the game. Okie dokie. For this, I will take the camera, the thermometer, and the light. I do have the tier 2 headlight, but I don't need that, so I think I will unload that from my loadout next round. I'm not bothered by these, so let's just get cracking. It is so dark. Also, when I loaded into the map today, the game completely reset everything, which was a little bit annoying. Oh, that's over there. Okay, picnic bench. So we found the ghost straight away, which is good. Let's go and get the lights on. I'm pretty sure it was right next to the picnic bench. Yeah, it's 10 degrees over here. Okie dokie, found the ghost straight away. We're not going to go looking for the bone. I'm not going to go and look for like the bone and things, but if we do see it, or if we see the cursed item, we can always use it because it will force hunts and things, right? Let's get a crucifix down straight away. Like I said, we're not going for a perfect game, but obviously the goal is to guess the ghost and survive. And if it starts getting a little bit too easy, we will switch over to insanity. Too easy on myself, right? I think because we get 2 pieces of evidence, probably the first thing I want to be focusing on is getting as much of that evidence as possible. Oh, it's turned off the light. And that was a... No? Oni? Hello? No Oni? Okay, it didn't make a beep. Interesting. Let's put this over here. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you there? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Hello, Mr. Ghost, come out to play. Nope. Not yet, anyway. We can try again in a sec. Let's actually put that down, please. Okay, let's play around with this. I don't know if I like having the tripod while I'm on my own. I might get rid of the tripods. I don't think we need them. I will take one of those and we'll do an Onryo test as well at some point. Okay, check for ghost orbs. So far, no evidence. Do you have object thrown? That's annoying, but sure. I got it. Oh. Ghost writing. Cool. So we have ghost writing. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Let's get some salt down, because I haven't checked for UV yet. No UV. Sure. Let's double check temps. 3.5. I cannot be 100% that it is gonna be orbs, but I feel like usually you get orbs quite quick. That's quite a quick thing to get, is your orbs. So I'm guessing it's gonna be dots. There it is. Wow. Okay, so let's see what that gives us. It was wandering right towards me as well on dots, so that's important to know. So let's see what that one gives us. We know it can't be a Goryo. Goryo's already off anyway. So it's either a Dio, an Abambo, or a Thay. Okay, So that should be a fairly easy thing to figure out with a hunt. It is Bradley Halstead. Okay, so if it's a Thay, it's going to be moving very quick early on. We're probably going to need 2 hunts here to be able to figure out whether it's a bamboo Thay. The Dio will be easy straight away. So we need to figure out what we're going to do in terms of... Okay, sure. We need to figure out what we're going to do in terms of getting the hunt to start. Okay, we've got a summoning circle. Oh. Let's get the fire on first, and we'll do the summoning circle. Right, where are we going? Camping table, I think, is the best idea. Okay, I think it's an bamboo. Okay, that was frustrating. That was frustrating. Of course, it doesn't matter if I die, does it? Good start, yeah. It was a Thay. Okay, it was one or the other. I knew it wasn't a Dio. It was worth the gamble to do the summoning circle, to be honest. Okay, we're going to try Woodwind again. I am going to take out a few things from here because we don't need to load everything. We don't need to keep loading the same stuff. So let's take out the tripods because we're not going to use it. Let's take out one of the video cameras, so we only need 1. And let's take out the headgear, which we don't need. Motion sensor... do you know what? I'm tempted to take out the things that we're just not going to require. I'm going to keep the parabolica, but we definitely don't need the motion sensor or the sound sensor, which we don't have on anyway. The sound recorder, is that going to help us find out what the ghost is? All that's going to do is help us with our objectives and tasks, like optional tasks and stuff. So I'm thinking while we're playing risky, because I do want to play risky, we should probably take it out because I don't want to do that. We are going to keep the camera because that can rule out so Banshee for the parabolic, photo camera for the phantom, right? Igniter, firelight, Onryo test. I will have 2 just in case we burn through them. No, we'll only have 1. The Cruci will definitely have 2 of those. Okay, I think that's a good setup. It's only 385. That's probably optimal for me. We're not going for perfect games, so the extra stuff isn't worth it. So let's start up again. Hey, Ice King, how are you doing? Morning. Yeah, you see, I'm not going to aim for the additional objectives, so... let's get those going. And we can always add things back into the truck, and if we need it, but I think we want to go in with the most minimal as possible, because there is a high probability with the game style that I'm going to play for this, that we are going to die quite quick, and quite regular as well, because I want quick hunts, I want quick evidence, and I want to guess the ghost as quickly as possible and then get out, right? That is my sole purpose. I will be keeping an eye out for the cursed item whilst I'm going around, and the bone while I'm going around as well, because it does give us a little bit extra cash to help offset deaths for like the photographing and stuff. There's the bone, for instance, so I don't mind taking a photo of that, but I'm not going to go out of my way to do it. It's only while we're looking around for the ghost. And we are going to try and keep everything lit. That's open, which tells me it could be in here. it is in here. Okay, we found the ghost. So I don't know what the cursed item is. I'm half tempted to have a look, because I do think I know the majority of the spots for the cursed item. It's not the cards, it's not the mirror, it's not the summoning circle, it's not the Ouija board that's over there, so it must be the monkey paw, right? Or the doll. I don't know where the doll is. There's the monkey paw. Okay. Not useful. I mean, we could wish for a hunt. There's the mist form, so we know it's not an Oni. Right, let's get our evidence. Let's get our evidence. Our sanity is going to have dropped a little bit because we just witnessed an event. So let's just get things in as quickly as we can. And we'll try and push and get the ghost really quick. Are you here? Are you close? I don't know why I'm saying that yet, because I'm not going to do that just yet. It's all about speed, right? So it is a monkey paw. It's not the most useful. Happy Sunday to you all. Yeah, you too, Ice King. Have you had a good weekend? I guess it's early for you. Ooh, turned off the lights. Interesting. No EMF 5 just yet. Let's turn the lights back off. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you near? Are you here? Are you there? Nothing. I'll keep that on just in case. Put down this. Put down the dots. Last time it was dots. Now, the only problem that I've got with dots is Goreo is going to be difficult for me to see. So if we are struggling to get the 2 pieces of evidence, because I have found that on Nightmare, the evidence comes quite quick and quite fast. I don't need that. Why do we have 2 ghostwriting books? I don't need 2. Okay, so that's another optimization that we can do. We can remove one of the ghostwriting books from the van. The reason why I have 2 is if I want to go for a perfect game, right? And we need another video recording or something like that. Oh, we do have ghost orbs. I will take a video of that. It's quite useful if I know, well, I can get a free... Oh. Yes, maybe? No? Okay, no. I may as well put the rest of this down. But there is no footprints. 1.7, we're getting close to freezing, but it's not quite there. Are you here? Are you... There's the footprint. Oh, okay, we got UV. Cool. So we have ghost orbs and UV. I should still check Spirit Box and freezing temps for Mimic. But at the moment, we're looking Banshee, Hanti, and Obake. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you there? Okay, I think that's fairly conclusive. It's not that. I will keep around... But there's a little bit more. We're looking for freezing temps. So if we get freezing temps, we know for a fact it's a Mimic. So anything below centigrade counts as freezing. It's getting close. 1.1, 1.15, 2.2. Maybe not. Maybe not freezing. So, yeah. It's 2... It's 11 a.m.-ish. I've had a very relaxed weekend. That's good to hear. Oh, he's right here. Are you there? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you near? I'm going to be looking for a Baki as well, because that will give us... I think it's on the table. It is. It will give us the fingerprints. Maybe we want to start listening out for a Banshee as well. I'm starting to think that a hunt is coming. We don't need a candle, so let's get the Let's get one of those going. I will get a second one of those. So let's start listening for the banshee wails. I'll be honest, I don't know what noises we are listening for the banshee. I'm giving up on mimic. I'll keep it in mind. When we get the hunt, I'll be able to say whether it's not. But I am going to give up on freezing, so I know it's not a Hantu. Obaki is forced UV. So the Obake and the Banshee are both normal speed ghosts. So when it hunts, a hunt isn't that useful. The only thing that a hunt would be useful for is the Obake, right? So if it randomly during one... Excuse me? Yeah, I noticed you're watching me. Has it moved? So one of the things the Obaki does, it will change shape, or it can change avatars during a hunt, but that's quite difficult to see because it can only be one frame and you have to be watching it the entire time. I am a little bit scared here. Keep an eye out or a listen for a wail or a scream. It's not been doing any singing events, so my number one theory is Obake. And we will keep checking the UV, because if it has the six-fingered handprint, it has to be an Obake. Good practice just to keep checking freezing temps. It's no longer here, it's moved out here, hasn't it? Yeah, it's followed me outside. I see. Could be a bit frustrating, but it has followed me. I mean, we know it's watching. I shall keep that in my inventory. We'll turn this off. Turn these off now. We don't need those anymore. So we are waiting for a hunt, because that will tell me... it'll give me a little bit of information. I have a feeling it's an Obake. That's what I'm thinking. Do you know what? I'm going to guess Obake here. We're not even going to wait for a hunt. We're going to guess Obake and we're going to go. We're trying to speedrun this. So we're going to go Obake and we're going to go. Reasoning, I've spent a while with the ghost now. There's been no singing ghost events.
Welcome back.
Okay. Cool. So it was an Obake. Very good. That one's ticked off. Let's move over to Maple. And I'm going to take it in turns. Every time we get a win, we swap maps. So this is going to be harder to do, this map, because it is bigger. It's a matter of finding the ghost room as quickly as we can. Maybe forcing a hunt quite quick, actually, on this one. Because it's a big map, there is a level of, should I force a hunt sooner rather than later? We are going to take the standard equipment in. I do need to be careful. I think this map, because we're going to be spending a lot of time in the dark, it's advantageous for us to have a smudge early on. Probably my priority first is getting the breaker on, though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the lodge and we're going to work our way backwards. I'm going to sprint through, which is dangerous because we could lose our sprint when we don't need it. But by doing that, we know that the ghost's not here. Now, I will admit, I'm not one to know every single ghost room on this map. So I think this is a separate area in here to out there. So there's actually two in this area. Let's go through the lodge first. We can at least slow down now because we've got the breaker on. We would just have to remember to turn off the lights as we leave, so we don't trip the breaker, because coming back here is going to be annoying. That's not a mirror, right? No, it's not. Okay. Well, we've ruled out the lodge. We know it's not here. But we still have at least half of the map to look for. I'm not going to turn on the main lights here because we know it's not in this area. And it's going to be difficult to turn off the lights. But I will turn the lights on here so that we're going around and we're not draining our sanity too quick. We're also keeping an ear out for any like signs of movement as well. It's just a matter of being methodical with this one, unfortunately. And checking every single tent. Because I'm pretty sure every single tent, and even this campfire is its own area, I believe. And we may as well keep an eye out for the bone as well while we're going around. I don't want to leave this light on, so we're going to turn that off and then go back through that lodge. I'm going to keep this light on in here because this is a useful area. I can hear something burning out there, so I think we've found where the ghost could be. I'm going to keep the lights on around here because we can use that for our own advantage. So it sounds like it's this kitchen area. Oh, no, it's in this spot. Now, I think I could be wrong, but the campfire is different. Yeah, so the campfire is a slightly different area, right? And is this a different area? No, it isn't, but I have found the bone, so I may as well take it. Okay, so we know it's here. Okay, well, that's not too bad. This should be relatively easy. I am tempted to take some of the sanity meds for this so that we can regain our sanity. Then at least we know we're at 100%. And then we can treat it as a normal thing. It's quite close to where we are. It's an ideal spot for us. We've got hiding places close by as well, which is good. I shall leave that on, and we'll go back and get the other stuff. And our sanity, whilst we're going to and from the truck, shouldn't drop. It should be back up to 100%. Because it will have dropped while we've been looking for the ghost room. So that was why I took those sanity meds. Usually I don't bother with the sanity meds. Usually I keep them, but while I'm doing solo runs like this, I think it's worth it. But the only issue is that, number one, I don't know where or what the cursed item is, because I don't know the cursed items on this map. I don't know the locations. I know the locations of some of them, but I don't know the locations of all of them. To be fair, that's me with most of the maps. I know some of the locations, I don't know all of the locations of the cursed items. I'm getting better. Like Tanglewood, I definitely know where they all are, where they all spawn. I know there's... Oops. Okay, it's not an Oni mist form. Will you light, please? Thank you. We'll turn that back on. Is it still in this area? So that was... Do you know what? Check the light as well for UV. Not UV. Okay. Check it's still in the area. 7.5. It's turning off the light again. Noted. That is twice it's interacted with the light switch. Not touch this one. I think it can. I think it still counts as in here. I cannot tell. Yeah, so it's not by the campfire itself. Yeah, this must be like one big area. Okay, let's go and get the next thing. I should now bring a smudge as well. So we'll take a smudge, we'll take... I've already put a book down, right? I think I have. We will also take the salt, because that will help us with UV. The footprints, I thought was 100%. Like, if you get salt and UV, the footprints always show up, but... Oh, is that ghost orbs? I think that was ghost orbs. It was definitely something. It is ghost orbs. Okay. Interesting. So we do have ghost orbs. That could still be a mimic. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you there? How old are you? How did you die? Oh, uh-oh. Oh, it's a shadow. Okay, we need a new smudge. Need a new smudge. That was silly. Premature smudge right there. Okay, we've got the other two. We don't have any other evidence, just dots, orbs at the moment. So, could still be a mimic. Let's check for UV, because we've not really been checking for UV. Okay. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? That sounds like EMF 5. It's not. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you there? Interesting. It's not gone over the salt yet. But that doesn't mean that it's not like a wraith. Sometimes they just don't set in the salt. It's here. It's right there. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? There goes the salt. We've got UV. The mimic does give UV. So we've got the same again. Banshee, Hantu, and Obake. Interesting. We know it's, at the moment, it's not a Hantu because that is forced freezing. So that can never be a Hantu. We're going to keep looking for freezing temps, but I don't think we will drop down to it. So we're back on the same thing here. It's either a Banshee or a Obake again. So let's go and get a Parabolica. We'll do the same sort of test as what we did last time. We'll listen out for that whales. It's not done any singing events again. So by that logic, I'm feeling more Obake. And we're just going to listen out for that scream. I'm going to go and hide in here while I'm... I think this works through the doors, but I could be wrong. I know the tier 3 one does. And then it's just a matter of patience, unfortunately. I really would like to hear a banshee wail. That would be pretty cool. But I'm feeling Obake. That's what I'm feeling. Lights flickering over there. Still no sign of this. So pick something else then. I mean, we could try and find the cursed item. Yes, I do need to be in like a certain area then for you to be able to hear things with this parabolica. Okay. Interesting. Can I... That was a laughter. Does that one count as a banshee wail? So we can hear it. Hey Kath, how are you doing? Turn this off. We can hear things through walls. It's doing something over there. I'm thinking Obake. I think we guess and go on this. I think it's worth the guess and go again, just because waiting around for it to do something. And we're speedrunning it, so I think it's worth the Obake. I don't know whether that laughter counts as a banshee scream, but I don't think it does. Also, Eva Wilson. It was a banshee wail. Okay, good to know. Okay, that's fine. We're going to stick with Maple Lodge and we'll try again. Told you. You think it was a banshee? Yeah, I mean, I wasn't convinced by that banshee wail that we heard. But hey, I was feeling Obake. But I mean, it was a 50-50, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I wasn't 100% sure either way. I don't think the scream we heard is the actual banshee wail. I told you not to go with your gut. Well, yeah, I mean, that's true. Well, my gut was correct last match. Okay, so the breaker's not here. I will sweep the lodge for the ghost. But there is no breaker. Try and get through here as quickly as possible, just because we will be losing sanity as we go. We found the bone. Like I said, I'm not going out of my way to try and find the bone or do a perfect game, but if the opportunity arises, we will take it. Surviving is the #1 priority. I don't want to die, because even if we survive, guess the ghost correctly or incorrectly, we should still make enough money for the times that we inevitably die, because we are going to die. We're going to die quite a lot. So we should still be making money regardless. Obviously, I'm more interested in the actual challenge, getting as many of the ghosts correctly as possible. But I also want to make it a little bit fun. Which is why we're not, like, on professional. Because obviously if we did it on professional, I'd be getting it right every single time. And it'd be quite quick. It'd be quite a quick turnaround too. Okay, we do have the breaker here, so we will turn it on. I will turn these lights on. We can take a little bit more time now trying to find the ghost. It could be in this similar sort of area. Okay, let's turn these lights off. We'll go through the office. Reception. We should call this reception, because that's what it is. It's the reception room. We shall go through reception. Okay, turn off the lights as we go. And we'll keep these lights on, because it looks like it's probably in that area back there. It's either that or I've missed it, which is potential. Also, we have the mirror. So we could actually use that to check. In fact, I am going to go and do that. Okay, similar sort of area. Same place. So now we know where the ghost is. I am going to replenish my sanity, so it's over there. Or it could be over here. It's one of the two. Is it the same place? No, it's not. I think it was this one, like the games area. Right? No? No? Huh. I mean, it was definitely one of those two tents, right? There isn't any more of those around the map, is there, that I'm not aware of? Because it was looking at, like, these sort of back walls. Unless it's, like, around this corner, it's just, like, been wandering. No? Interesting. There's not an area back here that I've missed, right? Oh, maybe it's in the rotten apple area. Yeah, it could be. Oh, hello. Whoops. Why you just delete it? I'm the only one playing the game. Yeah, it's rotten apple area. Oh, it's that. I forgot that this was here. That's interesting. Does that mean that this? Yeah, this is a separate room to here. Okay, good to know. I didn't know that. Okie dokie. Let's keep these lights on, shall we? I bet that's a different room then as well. This will be a different room. That's interesting. I thought this was just one whole area, but there's actually two rooms in there. Okay, good to know. Okay, let's take some sanity meds, because our sanity is going to be a little bit lower because we use the mirror. And we witnessed an event. So we'll take those two. We'll get the cruci down first. I call this Rotten Apple Room because it's got the rotten apples everywhere. Oh, I forgot to... I need to untick the book next time, because we only need one of these books. We don't need two. The idea is take as little gear in as possible, and then force hunts. Whoa, okay. The physics of the yoga mat. Oh, there goes dots. So at least we know we've got dots. Interesting. How are the freezing temps? Not freezing. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? Are you close? Are you near? Are you here? Okay, let's go and get the last few pieces of evidence. It could be orbs again. We have dots. We know it's not a Goryo because we've seen it. Wraith is on the table. We haven't had freezing temps yet, but it's still potential. Get that. Let's get some salt. Let's get a smudge going. Oh, we have dots. Orbs. I know. There we go. There's the thing. May as well get it. Okie dokie. So we know it's not a mimic this time. So it's either a Banshee, a Raiju, a Thay, a Yokai, or Yurai. May as well put those down, because that will slow it. Let's get a hunt going, because that's the only way now for us to get any more information. I mean, we could... Okay, so I want to do a Raiju test. So we're going to put this here. We're going to turn off the other electrical equipment nearby. So I want to make sure that that is off, that is off, that is off. Okay. Wraith still on the table? No. So we'll do a Raiju test. Yokai and Yurai are going to be difficult, and Banshee's also going to be... Okay. That was Raiju behavior. It seemed very quick at the beginning. and then it slowed down after it moved away from where it spawned in. So it was quick by my player equipment because the camera was still there, I think. So I think it was a Raiju. If not, I mean, yeah, I'm going to go Raiju. We're going to go with Raiju. That's my gut. Yep.
Welcome back. There's some jobs
Okay.
ready for you.
Okay. Okay, we want to... I always do that. I need to hit next on that to get into this. Let's get rid of the ghostwriting book. There we go. So, did that even save? Yeah, it saves like $40. Sure. I am about to go on an ad break. So, actually, I'm going to go and get another drink because I've just finished my coffee. Where are we up to? We should... well, we started at 18. That one will probably be 21 because it takes an extra time to update, I think. So yeah, we're doing quite well. We've got 3 correct so far, 2 incorrect. Well, actually, one of them was right, but I died, so it didn't count. So yeah, not bad. I'm doing okay. We're doing okay. We're gonna go Woodwind next. I think it's 3, or is it literally only 2? I'm not sure. But we'll do Woodwind next. I'm gonna go and go on a break real quick, and then I'll be back very, very shortly. I need to just have another drink because my throat's going a little bit, but that's fine. I have returned. Hello. Okay, yeah, just to clarify what I mean about the event board. So, yesterday, when we were playing Sunny Meadows, I completed one of these, and it didn't tick from 3 to 4 until after the next match. So that was what I meant discount by it takes a while to update. It's almost like I have to unload and then reload this page after I've updated it. However, while I was on my break, I was like, how many games did we just play? And I think we've just done 4 games, right? 2 on Woodwind at the beginning. The first one, we died straight away. The second one, we got correct. Then we moved on to Maple Lodge. We got the second one, which we thought was another Obake, but it was a Banshee. So we got that wrong, and then we've just got 1 right. So we have got 2 correct. So this is correct. It's 20 out of 50 at the moment. So that seems correct. So it seems like it's updating right away today. But like over the week, it hasn't been consistent with how this updates. It's really bizarre. Because when I finished playing yesterday, this was on 31. Then I've loaded it in today, and now it's on 32. So... and the last map we played yesterday was Nell's Diner. So it's really bizarre how it's working. But I have been having issues with my PC loading the game. My PC itself is kind of aging. It's getting a little bit past its best. In fact, it's very much past its best. When I built the PC like 8 years ago, it was a great PC, but now it's an 8-year-old PC. So, you know, ideally I need to do a new one, but I don't have the funds and the finance to be able to make it good, I guess. How are we doing with funds? Talking of funding. We can get tier 3 salt and a tier 3 photo camera, which I'm tempted to do actually, or a tier 2 tripod. Well, we're not using the tripods currently in this mode. We are using the salt. Yeah, in 2018 it was a machine, that's correct. I mean, when I built it, it was never like top of the spec. So it was like when I built it, I was using like 2 to 3 year old parts anyway. So the actual parts themselves, so I've got a 1080, GTX maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. I'm bad at remembering numbers and things. But I remember when I was building it, I was optimizing it for the time, and I didn't go like top of the range. Yeah, mid upper tier. That's what I got. But now it is. I mean, it still functions fine. It's just it's slow. Like it's a slow computer. It is. Okay, I'm tempted to upgrade the camera and the salt. I suppose there's no harm in it. We do like that photo camera, so may as well do that upgrade, right? Let's just go through and make sure that they're selected on all of my loadouts. Ideally, probably the next thing I would like to get is the Parabolica microphone, the tier 3 version of that, because then we can start insanity stuff, the apocalypse stuff, because this is going to be vital for me, I think. Good evening, Serenity. How are you? Okay, so we're going to jump into Camp Woodwind again.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Okie dokie. I'm not bothered by this. 6.2. Okay, good to know. I also need to pause the music, don't I? As much as I like that music, we don't need it. Oh, I think we found the ghost room. It's by the fire, right? Yeah, I think it is. It's by the fire. Okay. Whoops. Turn that back on. So let's get all the lights on first. I am going to turn these lights on as well. Yeah, it's the campfire. Now, this is it's an interesting room, the campfire, because it's not just the campfire. It also, like, kind of goes all the way around. I'm starting to learn this map a little bit more. So I'm going to put down 2 pieces. Oh, I've still got the freaking camera with me. Of course I do. So we didn't find the bone while we were looking for the ghost room. We found the ghost room first, so I'm not going to go hunting for the bone. I am going to try and cover as much of an area with the crucies as I can, though. And we'll get the rest of the items. I'll turn it on. I always like to turn that on first. Let's get the salt down. Brand new tier 3 salt. We'll get the book. We'll get the dots. Still sick. Still annoyed at being sick. Couldn't go bouldering. I hate Minecraft. Well, hopefully you feel better soon. I love Minecraft. I haven't felt like playing Minecraft lately, actually. Weirdly enough. Like, the last time I properly played it was at the New Year's stream. I have played it since off stream, because I don't know if you remember, on New Year's Eve I died to the warden right at the end of the Minecraft segment. So I did go back and fetched all of my items, which was actually a lot easier than I thought. So basically what had happened, I thought by the time I got back, the warden that I'd spawned in would have either moved on or despawned. But he wasn't. He was still there because basically what had happened, I died right next to a shrieker, a sensor shriekery thing. Doesn't look like orbs. It's difficult to know with the snow. But it doesn't look like orbs. Also, can I just add this, like, so I went back to go and get all of my things. Which I did. I got them back successfully. Oh, it's turned off this. Interesting. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you there? Can we turn off the fire once I've turned it on? I bet we can't. Okay, so it's not a wraith. We do have ghostwriting there. Wonder if I do. Okay, so we've got ghostwriting. So yeah, I went back to go and get my things, and basically my stuff was on, like bouncing on a shrieker. It was like bouncing up and down. It was quite funny. So yeah, it was keeping the warden kind of active there. And then I picked up all my stuff, like skirted around the warden, picked up the last thing that I needed, and the warden like suddenly went and then started sniffing me out and like, I need to go. But I did play a lot of Decked Out when it was released on the Hermitcraft 8. I want to say it was Hermitcraft Season 8. Maybe it might have been Hermitcraft Season 9. I don't know. But the Hermitcraft thing. So I have a little bit of experience of skirting around wardens at close range. So I really played that Decked Out quite a lot. Should give Vintage Story a go. It was the Minecraft fix I didn't know needed. I'm not on a Minecraft fix at the moment. Okay, so it's over here. So I'm actually going to move this over here. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Hello, ghost! Are you there? Are you there? Are you here? Are you close? Why is this not picking up? It should say response down at the bottom when it knows I'm talking to it. Are you there? Are you close? Are you friendly? We've only got one piece of evidence at the moment, which is a little bit worrying. I'm thinking it's possibly dots, but it could also be freezing temps. Has the ghost moved? It is still around the campfire, I believe. Unless it's gone into here. I think it's gone into here, hasn't it? Yeah, it's gone into there. Okay. Let's get the dots over there as well, because I feel like we have a wandering ghost. Let's also get the video camera, just to be on the safe side, because it could have always been there. Let's just check for orbs. There they are. I knew that was going to be difficult. So it can't be Mimic, so we've got our two. So it's either Mare, Rev, or Thay. They are... Hello. It's been turning off the lights. So my first guess is going to be Mare, right? But we'll be able to figure out whether it's a Thay or a Rev from a hunt. So... can we find a cursed item around? Because I don't know where they all spawn on this map, but I've got a good idea on like a few locations. Not the monkey paw. Could be the music boxes in here. I just realised I haven't played Minecraft for so long. No, it's not the music box. Maybe it's the tarot cards. It is the tarot cards. Nice. I believe I left the camera around here, right? I may as well take a photo of the tarot cards while I'm here. So, I would like to create a hunt, but I'm going to hide. So the devil, in case you're wondering what that card does, that creates a ghost event. So I knew the ghost wasn't going to get me. But with it being a cursed item, I don't want to... Now it's despawned there. The ghost was here. So it knows where I am. So we should leave this spot. And pull another card somewhere else. Whoops. Don't know what that does. Don't know what that one does. Okay, so that was normal speed. So I'm going to guess mare, and we're going to go. It could still be a Thay. It could still be a Thay, but it's still fairly early on. So I think the chances of it being a Thay are a little bit lower. That was definitely normal speed. So I'm going to guess mare, but it could still be a Thay. It was a mare. Cool. Okay. Let's see if it does indeed update. Well, it did. I suppose I got that correct, didn't I? So it's always going to update. Okie dokie. We haven't unlocked, or we haven't found the ability to unlock anything that I want. I could get the UV light, the tier 3 UV light, but I quite like using the tier 2 UV. Let's go back onto Maple Lodge, and we're going to take it in turns between the two. Every correct guess, we're going to switch over.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
I realise I haven't played Minecraft for a long, relearn the entire game. Last time I started playing a game was when they reworked the mountains. Interesting, so that was 1.18. I realised today it's always the display value +1. It only updates once you leave and restart. I thought so. I thought it was the display value +1. It only updates once you leave and restart. That's what we were saying earlier, but Discount was like, oh, no, it seems to be updating when I was doing it the other day. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it is display value +1. We were having that conversation earlier. So, in theory, we're at 22 then, now. But then, now I'm confused because I'm sure I've only played 5 games and we've only got... Oh, sorry. Yeah, we've only got 3 correct out of the 5. Let's check these tents. Now that we know that these can be different rooms. We want to go through as quick as we can. Go to the lodge first. That's our strat. Breaker's not there. And the breaker's not by the lodge either. 5.4. I hate the snow on the camping maps. It makes it very tricky. Okay, well, we may as well push through. Check every room as quick as we can. Okay, so it's not in at the back. To be honest, I'm quite pleased that it's not back here, because it will be a bit of a pain to bring everything up this way. But that's okay. I am also tempted to, like, if we get too many correct in a row, we'll probably switch it up to insanity. Also, the breaker is over there. I should have checked. I should check that straight away. Oh! We found the ghost room. So not the most ideal spot, but also not terribly bad. We've also got the mirror again, which will be useful. Oh. I'd already turned that on, I'd forgotten. Okie dokie. Cruise you down first. My sanity will be low, so the next time we come back we'll pop some pills. I should probably have done that straight away, but that's okay. I should save my sprint now. Okay. Yeah, not the most ideal spot, but it's... I think the reason why I'm not too worried by this map... So this map would be difficult... let's take these. This map would be difficult if I was aiming for a perfect game. But because we're just getting the ghost, it can be quite quick and easy to sweep this map to find the ghost room. It feels like Bleasdale for me, right? Like I feel like I can sweep Bleasdale quite quick to find the ghost room, and it makes it enjoyable as a single player. So you can do Bleasdale in this, but like other medium maps, like for instance Point Hope. Oh. Okay, well. I'm not aiming to get the recordings. I don't need the recordings, but it has broken the lights. In here. We do have ghostwriting as well. That's good to know. I really need villagers. Yeah. Villagers are very useful. They're also tedious to use, though. No, it didn't turn off the breaker. It just turned off these lights. I don't like putting that there. Let's put it here. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you here? I think I saw dots, but I could be wrong. I think I saw dots, but I might be wrong on that one. Let's go and get a smudge. And we'll get some salt just for the UV and stuff. I think I saw dots, but sometimes it can be tricky to see it and be like, oh yeah, that's dots. So we do have ghostwriting, so we know. Could be a demon. Okay. Okay, so I didn't see dots. I'm glad I didn't solidify that. We do have UV. So demon, myling, a bamboo, pulty. Okay. Okay, so let's start getting a bit of a pulty pile going. This is going to be tricky because in order for the pulty pile to work, I need to be able to see the pulty pile explode. And I don't... Myling... It's quiet. A bamboo is the only one there that is speed related. Villager trading has become rebalanced, so some trades are biome villager specific. Eh? Is that right? I didn't know that. When was that a thing? Biome villager specific, is that actually a thing? Which trades are those? 1.21.5. Interesting. Which trades and which biomes? I generally didn't know that. That's news to me. But I don't read the patch notes. So mending can only come from a swamp biome village. That's not correct. Well, I can't 100% say that that's not correct, but I have high suspicion that that's not right. That's not accurate. Also, that doesn't rebalance anything, because mending is a pain to do, because the only other way to get mending is from fishing, right? God, if that is actually a thing, I'm a little bit... I don't like that. Might have to go back and have a look. Sorry, it's still experimental. The applied... Oh, okay, so the mending is still experimental. Okay. Sorry. The applied some changes just to cartographer and wandering. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if they... I mean, they might do that change. I didn't think it was there then. I don't know why I'm aiming for that, because I know it's not. Okay. So we're gonna need a hunt. I don't think it's a demon. That being said, yeah, I don't think it's a demon, because my sanity is, like, I popped the pills and it's still not tried to hunt. The demon can hunt fairly quick. I am going to do this and at least rule out the myling, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to rule out the myling. I'm going to put this there. I'm going to hope it hits that pultipile. It might not. But you can't get in an enchanting table. Ghoulie Ghosty, come out to play, come out to play, come out to play. Ghoulie Ghosty, come out to play. Hey, 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 hey. Ghosty, ghosty, ghost. Ghosty, ghosty, ghost. Where you at? Okay, I think it's an Abambu. Can Abambus slow down mid-hunt? I need to double check that, because it was fast and then it was slow. Can they check? Can they go from aggressive to calm state mid-hunt? Can change states during a hunt. Cool. Okay, it's an Abambu. Yeah, mending can't come from the table. You can find mending in chests. I guess that's what they're aiming with that idea, is that then you will go out and explore the world a little bit more. But, I mean, I feel like in order to get the villagers, you have to do quite a lot of tedious work anyway, so... Every possible enchanted book. Librarians now offer specific enchanted books depending on which biome they come from. That sucks. I don't like that. That is in the experimental though, right? Like, it's not in the current version that's live. That must be experimental because, yeah. It wasn't a bamboo. I was correct. That's pretty cool. We heard it slid So far, it's experimental. Yeah, I don't like that. That's not... Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't... It doesn't... Oh, it will matter to me. It will matter because... I haven't done my villager trading hall yet in Spawn. Which I was going to do. And we wanted every single book. Interesting. Swamp biome villagers are nearly impossible to get. Well, you can't get them naturally, right? You'd have to create a villager breeder in the swamp biome or convert a zombified villager in a swamp, right? Capture one of those and that's naturally spawned there. That's the only way to get swamp biome. Same with the jungle biome ones. You have to hope you find a village on the border or convert one. Yeah, so there's no such thing as a village that spawns in a swamp biome. So swamp villagers, swamp villagers and jungle villagers will only be able to spawn if you convert a zombie villager. That's the only way that you can get them to spawn in Java. Don't know about the Windows version. 22. That one was a pretty successful hunt, I would say. I was quite pleased with that one. Okie dokie, back over to Woodwind. We are going to change the difficulty up. We're going to go to Insanity, just because, you know, I want to push myself a little bit harder.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the
That's good tea.
I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
Yeah, it's the same with jungle villagers, right? Because I've got a jungle villager that near my jungle that was a zombie villager. Okay, so I need to be switched on for this. You would also, you can breed them in the biome and that will create the villagers. So you can, if you create a villager breeder in a swamp, then it creates swamp villagers, I believe. Actually, not 100% sure on that. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure actually on that one. So we have no cursed object on Insanity, but hunts should start happening a lot sooner anyway. So we don't need the cursed object to force the hunt, it should just naturally occur. Where have I not checked? Oh, maybe in the bathroom? No? By the campfire? It's just blown out the campfire, so it could be... Could be around here. No, it's not by the campfire. Is it here? Huh. Yeah, I don't like that, Kath. I think that is... I mean, villagers are already a pain, right? Like... Also changes the armorers as well, yeah. Where's the ghost? Yeah! I mean, what? It must be here. But it's got to be here. This is the only place where it's like dropping. I am a little bit scared because I'm pretty sure death by a creeper. I'm pretty sure my sanity is low enough now for the ghost to be able to spawn, so let's keep a smudge with us and let's as quickly as we can. I'm not even 100% sure that the ghost is there. It's blown out that fire again. The ghost isn't even here. It's by the campfire. That's... Oh, why? Okay, I'm making all the mistakes now. They changed the prices of the Wandering Trader, so it should be more useful. I don't think the Wandering Trader will ever be useful, to be honest. It's... like by its nature, because it just wanders around. It's useful early game if you want like saplings for things, but in terms of like longevity, yeah, it's like once you've got the saplings, I can't think it sells anything that is actually of use. Oh. It's the first interaction I've had. It keeps wanting to turn out the fire here. So potential Onryo. I don't know if the fire counts towards the Onryo's thing. Was that ghost orbs that I just got? Oh, that was Dots. That was a Dots ghost. I didn't see Dots, but yeah, apparently Dots ghosts. Interesting, okay. Just double check for orbs as well, because if we get orbs, we know it's a mimic. It hasn't hunted the third time it's blown out the fire, so it can't be an Onryo, I don't think. It also just relit the fire, so it definitely isn't an Onryo, and the Onryo isn't even on the table. We do need to rule out Wraith. Also buy different things as well, like, wait. Filled buckets, baked potatoes, hay bales. Yeah. Pufferfish is useful. Okay, so it's not a Wraith. Why am I looking for evidence? I don't need to look for evidence. We have our one evidence. We have Dots. So, not a Wraith. Let's go through this real quick. So, hold the phone. I didn't see the dots. But it clearly says dots ghosts here. We know we've got dots. I just haven't seen it visually. Right? But wait, hold on. Bear with me. Glorio, dots only appear on video camera and will not show if the player is in the same room. Dots state can start outside of the room and enter a player's room. Okay. Okay. Well, we didn't move out of the room and it triggered whilst we were in the room, so it can't be a Goryo. It can't be. Phantom, though, potentially could be a phantom. Because when we look on the dots ghost here, I can't see the actual ghost. So it could be a phantom. Let me have a look at Phantom real quick, because I know that Phantom will not appear in ghost photos or ghost videos. Will still appear in translucent ghost, shadow ghosts, and dots ghost videos. Okay, so we can't rule out Phantom, but I can't see the I can't see the ghost there anyway. What else can we... A Dio is for Spirit Box, so it can't be a Dio. Banshee. Let's go and rule Banshee out. Hopefully we can. Dave, so it's not going to be a Banshee. Banshees are only female. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yurei, Yokai, a Bambo, Oni, Phantom, Raijithe. We need to get a photo of the ghost, because that will rule out Phantom. The Oni likes to turn off the lights, right? That gets more powerful in darker areas, and it keeps messing with the fire, but it hasn't turned the main lights off. Will disappear left on often while hunting, much more active while a player is nearby and will drain the sanity. I'm not thinking of an Oni, I'm thinking of a mare. But it's stronger when we're near. Okay. A Bamboo we can get on speed. Raiji we can get on speed. Thay we can get on speed. Yurei and Yokai are the ones that we won't be able to rule out, I don't think. I mean, the problem is we just don't have enough doors on this map to rule out Yurei. So Yurei and Yokai are going to be like the Hail Marys. I guess the Yokai test would be loud during the hunts and see if it comes to find you when it's not looking. But that's so difficult to test. I don't like, because it's like within 5 meters of you. It won't respond to sound or something like that. Oh, there's the... Okay, it's definitely not Goryo, because I saw them that time when I... Like, in the corner there, in the corner of the what's it, I saw the what's it. So it's definitely not Goryo. Goryo can be ruled out. Right, we need a photo of the Dots ghost. Because it should, as a phantom, disappear in the photo for Dots vote. Not for the video, but for the photo. We do have a hiding spot over there as well, so It's not a phantom. Because there's the ghost. It's very clear. It is there. It's not a phantom. So, a bamboo, Oni, Raiju, Thay. So, a bamboo, Raiju, Thay. We need a hunt. And an Oni. We need a hunt. That's the only way we can rule those out. Let's do a controlled test. So we want... Okay. I think that means it can't be an Oni because it turned on the light. Right? It's turned on the fire. So I'm going to leave this here. So we're going to wait. It's not a hunt. We're okay. Going to wait for a hunt. Kath, I did see you boot up. Phasmo, if you want to join me on my adventure, you're more than welcome after this match. I will set up a lobby after. Ghosty, ghosty, where are you at? Ghosty, ghosty. So it went through the salt, which would have slowed it down. That's annoying. Open. Open the gate, please. Thank you. Let's turn the lights back on. It was normal speed. I'm not going to rule out Thay just yet, but I don't think it is a Thay. Let's go back to our hiding spot. So I'm going to rule out Thay. I can't rule out Raiju because I didn't hear when it spawned. Could be only. So difficult to hear with the you're just going to try and build up some cash, got you? Keep an eye on the fence gate. It's not hunting, which is interesting. After this hunt, I'm going to move the flashlight. So we can definitely rule out Raiju. Okay. That wasn't a hunt. Seems to have moved. I do need to get a check on the blink because it could still be an Oni. I always get Oni and man mixed up. I mean... Come on, Ghost. Like, I'm trying to speedrun this, mate. You're not making it easy. Okay, I can rule out Raiju and Oni. So it's a yokai or a Yurei. Okay. It's a gamble then. I'm not going to get this. This is going to be a 50-50 guess. We're going to go yokai. I have no way to be able to test either. I mean, I guess I could try and yell at it and see if it comes and finds me, but it was a Yurei. There was no way that I was going to be able to work that out, to be honest, because there's just not enough doors on the map for it to play around with. So, it's a shame. It's a shame. That was a tough ghost to guess on that map. So, Kath, did you want to join in? You can do, if you want. If you're not bothered, you don't have to, though. There's no pressure, no rush. So, it's still at 22. So it's keeping a live counter. We need to stick with Woodwind, don't we? I am going to drop it back down to Nightmare, because in that situation, like, there wasn't much... I mean, we were just unlucky with the ghost, right? Like, the majority of the ghosts I can figure out. We were just unlucky with a Yurei. Like, I said when we went into it, it's like, it could either be a Yurei or it could be a yokai. Like, it could be either, and there's no way for me to actually test it. So we'll stay with Insanity, actually. What do we like with our cash? Our cash is 3,900. It's not bad. It's not doing too bad. We're nearly at level 70 as well, which is pretty good. Apparently Alexa has a notification, but I'm not going to ask it what it is. Actually, I know what the notification will be. It just heard it bong in the background. I don't think it was picked up on the mic though, so you probably didn't hear it. Out for delivery, that's what it is. Okay. Arriving today by 10 o'clock. Sure. Same day delivery at Amazon. Like, what could possibly go wrong? Okie dokie. I'm gonna continue on. I'm half tempted to have a quick bio break, actually. Stretch my legs again. Been streaming for 2 hours, and I like to keep myself hydrated and stuff, and getting another drink. Yeah, I'm gonna go and take a bio break. I have returned. There we go. I've had a bit of a stretch, which I needed, actually. Like, I've had a very productive day, but I've spent most of it, like, kind of indoors, so I haven't done that much exercise today, and I always feel like a little bit groggy in the evenings if I haven't done something productive. We're going to stick with Insanity, stick with Camp Woodwind. Hopefully we'll get a better ghost this time. Pause the music. Let's do that. Hopefully we won't be able to struggle finding the ghost room this time. 14.7, so it should be easier. So campfire is always the first thing we turn on. I thought I saw something flying there, but I think it was just the effect of the fire. Have a look in the red tent. Nothing. Oh, wait. 13. Could be the red tent. Gonna keep moving on. I'll come back to it if we need to. Oh, found the bone. .5, yeah, I think the ambient temperature is like between 13 and 15. Yeah. I don't know why. Aha! I think we have... There we go. Do we not have a light in here? Oh, we do. There we go. Good. Turn that on. Where's our hiding spot? Our hiding spot's over there. I am going to leave this by the hiding spot just for the time being. Right, we'll get a crucie in first. That seems to be the good strat to go. We're going to try and avoid the pain meds when we're on Insanity, just because we should be able to get a hunt fairly quickly, and we only get one piece of evidence, right? So we don't need to like stick around to get as much evidence as possible. The idea with Insanity is get the hunts going and learn what you can from the hunts itself. That is what we're gonna aim for. Get some salt, get some UV, get the book. Only going to put one out just in case we miss it when we're away. And then we'll get a smudge. We'll keep that smudge on us at all times. Smudge dots. And the camera. What up? Okay, we did miss the salt, which is why we saved one. But at least we know it's not a wraith. Where did I put the salt? There it is. And there's the UV. Very good. Cool. We're still going to look for ghost orbs, though, because it could be a mimic still. Now I need to feed the cats and then dinner. No sign of ghost orbs. So I think we need to... Cute! No, we got a child. We got a child. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Right, we have UV. We have a child. So, UV, we know it's not a Goreo. Could be an Abake. We know... What else do we know? Hantu is false freezing temp, so it's not a Hantu. I don't think it will be a Mimic, but because we have been looking for the ghost orbs for a while, but I can't 100% rule it out. It did look like it was a girl, Cora, so Banshee is on the table. Demon... well, Phantom actually is potentially the next thing we want to rule out. So we want to find that camera. And turn the lights back on. Hope it does another event. Let's just keep a think for what else we need to figure out. So, Myling, that's going to be quiet. The Galu is going to have changing speeds depending on when I use the smudge. So that's what we need to really listen out for. I'm getting better at figuring out the Galu, but the last few times we've had Galu, I have got it wrong because I'm not quite used to that out of the 3 new ghosts, that's the one that I haven't quite figured out in my head. I think I made a breakthrough though. Jinn we can do on line of sight speed up. Myling is how quiet it is. And Obaki is if it changes shape during a hunt. The Poltergeist will be throwing things like all over everywhere. Hasn't really interacted with that yet, so that's not on my radar. But Phantom, we need to get a ghost photo so we can rule Phantom out. The Bamboo is speed, so we can rule that out. The Banshee's going to be the Banshee Well. The Demon is going to be just a normal, but it's going to want to keep like hunting and hunting and hunting. And we can do Demon speed tests on the whatever. Was happy to get the Dian earlier. Yeah, the Dian is quite easy actually to figure out. It's difficult to loop. It's one of the harder ghosts to loop because the more you move, the faster it gets, right? So looping, like my strat, to survive, Dian is one of the harder ghosts for me. Obviously along with like a Revenant or like a Morai when we're really low on sanity and stuff. So Dian can be quite tricky, but as long as you've got like an escape, you should be able to loop. This map isn't great for looping anyway, so yeah. I need to. Well, we're gonna try and force a Phantom, and then we'll have a go with the Banshee, right? So I think those are the next 2 that we want to try and rule out, because they're the easiest things for us to rule out. We need a hunt for a lot of the others. Poltergeist, I guess we could get a Polterpile going as well. Okay. Okay. It's not a Phantom. It's not a Phantom. Okay. So that rules out Phantom. Okay. Let's start getting a Polterpile going. Never mind. Okay, hunt's over. What do we learn? To me, that sounded like it started off slow. So the bamboo's on my list, but then that would mean that my sanity must be below 10%. Oh, I don't have that on there. Sometimes if you get like the below 25%, then it, you know, but I don't have that as a thing. So could be in a bamboo. I didn't see any changes, but it doesn't rule that out. It was throwing things, but most ghosts throw things. I don't think it's a mimic. It was kind of a little bit slow at the beginning. But I don't think it was slow enough to be in a bamboo. So actually, I'm going to rule that out. Yeah, I'm going to rule out a bamboo. Let me have a listen to normal speed ghost real quick. Okay, it was normal speed. Yeah, it was normal speed. Okay. Okay, it was normal speed. So that rule, it doesn't rule out Gaelu because it did speed up, and I can't guarantee that it wasn't a line of sight speed up. So I'm going to keep Gaelu there for a sec. Everything else is ruled out anyway in terms of speed. Okay, so we need to do a miling test. So the miling test is fairly simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this here in a place where we can see it. There's a crew seat gone. I think it's a demon. I didn't have a crew seat timer go. Because we smudged, didn't we? Oh, I should have put the timer on. I'll ready that up for next time. Just as a side note, I will be very annoyed if it is a demon because I still haven't got the achievement where the demon kills you straight away. And it didn't kill me straight away as soon as I walked in the map. Haven't had anything else. I realised earlier today, seems like I'm an anomaly. Only 1.8% have got the Doomslade ever, and also happens to me all the time. Yeah, it's annoying. I haven't got it, and I hate it. Maybe it's not a demon. Come on, Ghost. Do a hunt. I want to rule out miling. I'm thinking it's a Banshee now. Because it's done a lot of singing events. Behaviors for a Banshee. Prefers singing ghost events. Will attempt to roam towards their target while in dots state. We don't have dots, do we? No. What did we have? Ghosty, ghosty, where you at? Ghost? Okay. I was gonna smudge and do a smudge timer, but I'm happy to guess Banshee here. Open the gate. I'm happy to guess Banshee here and go. We had a lot of singing events. It could still be an Abake or a Polty or a Demon. I don't think it's a Gaelu. It could also be a Gaylord. Like, to be honest, like, it could be any one of these. I haven't done a proper Gaylord test. It was a Banshee. Okay. The evidence was pointing to Banshee anyway, right? Like, I feel like that was a good educated guess. How much is the Parabolica? Oh, I'm going to take that straight away. Thanks. I will take that straight away. Quick loadout. Put it in my loadouts for everything. I can reduce that down to 1. My solo runs. When I need cash, I do that loadout. 345 is my loadout, so I can afford to die once. So we should be careful now. Okay, let's go on to Maple. I said we need to be careful. So we should probably not do an insanity on Maple, but may as well. We may as well. Hopefully we get a good ghost. We can just like guess it straight away. Like a rev. A rev would be great because you can guess that straight away. As soon as I have a hunt on a rev, I get it. Yeah. What is the temp? 13.4. Open. Right, we're going to rush as normal to the breaker, so I am going to sprint. It is a risky strat to sprint through, because then if the ghost spawns, you don't have any sprint to escape, but I think it's the quickest way to get through a medium map like this. We've got the generator over there. Turn this on temporarily. We will turn it off once we leave if the ghost is not here. Up the stairs, please. I can take a little bit more time now because my sanity will not be dropping as fast because we got the lights on. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, we found the ghost though. Okay, that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Not much I can do. I will turn that light on as well. Not much I can do about it, but it is what it is. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that at the moment. We do have an optional hiding spot there. Very good. I think I've got... Ah, I don't. I got that wrong. Cruci first, and we'll have to just take our time doing this. I mean, this is just going to be one of those runs where we're just going to have to be quick going through it. I shall leave that light off. I need to get into the habit of counting how many lights we turn on. Are we still here? 9.1. Do I risk turning this on as well? Yes, I do. I'm gonna start taking a smudge with me as well, because I think that even though it's gonna mean more trips, bring a smudge in. Well, no, I mean, I could leave the smudge behind when I come back, yeah? That's what I'll probably do. Leave it outside the lodge or something. But always come back with a smudge. Because then I've got multiple smudges here and I don't have to go back to the van. Okay. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you there? Are you here? No. I do need to get a move on. Because that will have drained my sanity, so it's probably eligible to hunt now. I'll leave this here. At least you know it's still there. Yeah, exactly, right? Do we take sanity meds to get the evidence? Or are we going to leave it? I still need to make one more trip because we want the other cruci and at least another smudge as well. So I will do one more trip before I get the sanity meds. Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you near? Where are you? Are you here? 1.1. Interesting. Very close to freezing. Very close to freezing. Okay. Good to know. Is there any interactions it's done? No. Okay, that goes a cruci. That's not good. We are going to take some sanity meds. And we'll bring the other cruci in with us, because I want to get the evidence first. So let's leave that there. We will go back. We will get the other cruci. We want the salt, and we want a final smudge. So we're going to take the sanity meds. We will take 2. One of the salts, the other cruci, and yeah. Hopefully that will do. I do have to be careful as I am going back, because the sanity meds will take a while for me to regain. So we are going to test the lights as we're going. Because if we can't turn off the lights that are already on, it is hunting. Okay. Nothing in the book. Let's put down the crucifix. No footprints. I will do another one to be on the safe side because it didn't trigger last time. But still. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't look like it's UV, so we can get rid of that. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Are you here? Where are you? Are you there? Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? I am going to move this over to there. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you here? Where are you? Okay. How's temps? Not freezing. Okie dokie. So not freezing just yet. It did go down to 1.1, but it needs to be below 1 degrees for it to be freezing. It's not doing anything at the moment. Let's check for dots again. Not dots, ghost orbs. Do not see ghost orbs. Interesting. So we know it's not a shade because it tried to hunt while I was in the room. But other than that, we know it's not a wraith. Oh, there's EMF 5. Okie dokie. Answers that question. So EMF 5, we know it's not a shade or a wraith. So what do we have? We have the Diane. We have been moving around. That could have made it aggressive. The Jinn is on the table. We can rule out... So Diane, Gaelu, Jinn... Only, I'm trying to think the things that I can rule out. We know it's not Goryo or Obake. Raiju, Spirit. That's going to be a tough... Is Spirit forced Spirit Box? No, I don't think it is actually, is it? That's Diane and Morai that are forced Spirit Box. Twins, we can figure out. So, a normal ghost, just generally normal, it's probably going to be a spirit. Anything else, I think I can do with a hunt. Is Raiju on the thing? It is on the thing. Perfect. Okay, we're going to leave that light there. I am going to take the smudges though. Thinking. Initial instinct is an Oni. That's my initial instinct off the bat, but I mean, we've got a lot more to kind of figure out. I do want to turn off these devices now. That is a problem because okay, I'm gonna pick up the crucifix and we're gonna push for a hunt because it can hunt right now. maybe that was slow, actually. Yeah, I think that was slow. I think that was slow. Weirdly. I thought it was a miling because I could barely hear it. But it could have just been slow. So it could be the Diane, because I wasn't near it, so it's going to be nice and slow. Diane has to be a female ghost, so we need to go back to the truck to confirm that it can be a Diane, but that did sound a little bit slow. So I'm still going to get rid of that Cruci. No. That's annoying. Well, we know it's a Diane. That's just annoying. That was annoying. I threw my third smudge down. I shouldn't have done that. And I didn't... I broke the line of sight, but then I peeked it. And I shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for
That's annoying. I was really hoping the timer on the hunt was going to run out then. But it didn't. It didn't. I thought, oh yeah, I've got the ghost. I just need a little bit of luck, and I didn't have it. I smudged at the wrong time, and I went the wrong way to try and break line of sight. Unfortunately. Whew. Okay, how many do we have? We have 23 out of 20, out of 50. I'm gonna go back down to Nightmare. We're gonna go onto Camp Woodwind, and I'm gonna do a couple more faster runs, so nice and quick. I do like Maple Lodge, but it just takes a little bit too long to get everything there. To be fair, we figured out what the ghost was. It was just, I couldn't survive, unfortunately. I threw down my smudge to go and pick up the Cruci so that we could guarantee another hunt, and I should have just, yeah, I should have stayed put. What is tough and why do I need it? Tough is a good building block. It doesn't do anything other than it is good for like decoration, I guess. That being said, I haven't actually utilized tough that much since it's been into the game, but it is quite a nice building block. Okay, it's the red one. Did I not turn that on originally? I don't think I did. So it depends, I mean, it depends how you play Minecraft. If you like building designs and creating something and being unique and stuff like that, it's a great building block. Otherwise, it's just another block in the game. If you play Minecraft more for like the adventure instead of like design, maybe not. All depends on how you want to play. It is a sandbox game at the end of the day. Okay. Right, let's knock these ghosts out a bit quicker. Let's speed run this nice and quick. As quick as we can. Let's get the ghost. Let's get out. Let's go. Right? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you there? Are you here? Are you here? We have freezing. Oh, has it? Okay. Okay. Sure. Potential twins. Also potential Polty. She... Okay, let's go and get some more things. So potential twins, it was doing the double EMF readings. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it is that. The fact that I haven't got a piece of evidence yet is a little bit disconcerting, so I do... Oops. It's chucking stuff. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? No ghost orbs. It's not gone through the salt yet. Interesting. Oh, I got dots. Did that dots go over the salt there? What's the other things for a wraith? EMF 5 spirit box. Okay, so it's probably going to be an EMF 5 if it's a wraith. Yeah. Okay, it's a wraith. That's enough. That's enough. I've seen enough. I've seen it leave the tent. It's a wraith. It was probably EMF 5. We're going wraith. Nice and simple. See, that is the sort of round that I want to do. I want to keep doing those sort of rounds, right? Just straight in, straight out. Nice and easy. Watch it not be a wraith. Okay. I don't get that much for doing them like that quick, but hey. I'm going to stick with Woodwind just for a little bit, just because it's a quicker map to set up. And I want to tick off as many of these Ranger challenges as I can, you know? Probably going to be 0.6, yeah? Oh, 4.8. Okay, so it's campfire. Campfire ghost. Cool. Let's go and get the breaker on, generator. Campfire ghost. Cool. No, we don't need that. Alright, let's get the evidence in. We'll put a crucie down first. Gonna aim for as much of the evidence as we can, straight off the bat. Nice and simple. Oh, we already have EMF there. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you here? Sure. Thought that was going to be my death then, not going to lie. It's a bit spooky. I will do this. It might not be responding to Spirit Box because the lights are on in that area, so I have noted that. I will go and turn the lights off in a sec. But But while we kind of know where the movement of the ghost is, we should do that. Let's check for orbs. It is tricky to see orbs. Okay, no sign of UV. That was a... I didn't pick it up. We know it's not a wraith this time. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Oh, we have ghost writing. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you here? Are you there? No. Okay, so we have ghost writing. Is Goryo on the table? It is not. So Dio, Demon, Mare, Myling, Morai, a Bamboo, Palti Shade, Spirit, Revthe. Okay. We should still get one more piece of evidence. I'm thinking it's probably going to be dots. I shall put this here, just to be on the safe side. I have a feeling it's going to be dots, but it could be freezing temps. It hasn't been particularly getting, like, proper cold though. That's the only downside to that. It could also be EMF as well. It's not... It's quite a big area, this, around the camp. Oh. Okay. Okay, so you're now over here. Noted. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you there? Are you here? Are you near? It's changed rooms, hasn't it? Yes. So we should check freezing temps over here. And keep that over there as well. It's interacting with a lot of stuff. 2.1. It is definitely around this area. So it's changed rooms. We already knew it wasn't going to be a Goryo, so that's not a massive amount of news. It is throwing things. Let's put that there, and we're going to go and check for orbs, just to be on the safe side. Oh, there's the dots. Never mind. Okay, we don't need to check for orbs. Okay, let's see what that leaves us. I don't see a good hiding spot either. So, we have a Dio. It can't be in a Dio, so it's either an Abambo or a Fae. Those are the only two options. So we need a hunt. That's basically what we need now. We should maybe check for the cursed item. No. Never mind. Okay. Okay. So if we spend enough time in the ghost room with the ghost, that should slow down for the next hunt. because it's early and it's active. Actually, it is early on and it's very active. I'm thinking Thay. If we move this over here and we spend a little bit of time in the ghost room with the ghost, every 2 minutes it should try and age. And if it's aging, it's not likely to hunt. But if it's in a bamboo, it will be the same speed as what it was last time. And it should become less active as it gets older. It was very active, actually, right at the beginning. Turn that off. Also going to turn these lights back on as well. It's active again, so it's still here. I've got the Creasy down, so I'm hoping that it will hunt, or at least attempt to hunt. But the older it gets, the less active it's going to be. If it's a Thay. I think it was an Abombu. Let me, real quick, listen to the speeds. It was kind of that sort of a speed. So it could be in the calm state right now, which means it's not going to hunt for like a while. It can change states during a hunt, so... Oh, it has burnt the Creasy. I'm going to get rid of it now. Because I'm kind of hoping it's still in the aggressive state. It's going to... Okay, that was an Abombu. That was an Abombu. I'm gonna go with Abombu because it was about the same speed as what it was last time. Fast Abombu, so let's go Abombu and then we'll leave. It could still be a Thay, but I doubt it. It was very active at the beginning, but it didn't seem to like age and slow down. So it seemed like it was the same speed, but I could be wrong. It was an Abombu. I was not wrong. Okay. Rip Pillager. Enough MC for today. Hey, the Pillagers are useful for the ominous potions. Because they drop ominous potions now. They don't give you the ominous effect. What are we on now? 25 out of 50. Hey, my target for the stream is on, so that's pretty good. We are going to do a few more though. So we're going to keep going with Camp Woodwind. I'm going to stick with Nightmare. Don't even have armor yet? I see.
Alright, we're here.
I see.
The equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
14.7. I am able to knock these out quite quick. It's quite nice. I will take the photo just because we found it, but we're not relying on them. We're not doing this to make money, we're doing this just for the achievement. Got a lot of deep slate though. Deep slate is a nice building block. Hey Buzz, how are you? So we don't have the monkey paw. It's probably one of these, right? Oh, no, it's out here. Okay. We found the ghost room. I don't know what the cursed item is, unless it's the mirror. I didn't check. There we go. Answers that question. You're awake. Good. Good to hear. Being awake is good. So that's our hiding spot over there, so that's good. Is it? Most of the time. Personally, I don't like sleeping, so for me, yes. Too much happens in the world while I'm asleep, and I don't like it. I get FOMO. So I don't like sleeping. I was having nice dreams until the car alarm went off. Yeah, that's a pain. Okay, let's keep focusing on this. Do you know what? So far, we haven't had freezing temps once in all of this. Let's get that. Let's get this. Let's get one of these. We have an interaction. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Leave that for a sec. What is the temperatures? It's the screams of passengers that get you? Yeah. We should check for orbs, shouldn't we? No sign of orbs at the moment. No sign of anything right now. Could... Oop. Any UV? Yes, there is UV. Okay, so we have one piece of evidence. We've got ultraviolet. .8. That's where we get into. So the Mimic is still on the table, however, we haven't had orbs just yet. That doesn't mean that there isn't any orbs. We should probably keep going with the spirit box, because I've not really given it that much of a chance. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Are you here? Where are you? Are you there? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? I've got nothing. Nothing. You there? Hello? Ghost? Where you at? Where you at? I don't think it's Spirit Box, but it could be. We don't have any freezing temps just yet. I thought that was the gate shutting. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it all the way up here as well? No, but it does count as round here. Good to know. I didn't know that. So that is actually in the hiding spot is in the room that it spawns. So good to know. It is over here. Are you there? Are you close? Are you friendly? Near? Where are you? No look on the freezing temps. It's got to be dots, right? Is Goreo on the table? It is on the table. Okay. So I guess this is just a patience game now. It's got to be dots. We haven't had that many EMF interactions, to be fair, so it could be EMF. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm feeling dots. I'm feeling dots, and I feel Goreo right now. That's what I'm thinking. But I can't be. I'll tell you what. Let's do that just so I can kind of keep an eye over here while I'm ruling things out. So I don't think it's a mimic. I feel like it would have given me ghost orbs by now. We've got Phantom, Polty, Myling, Obake, Jin, Gelu, Goreo, Hantu. Hantu is forced freezing. Goreo is forced dots. Obake is UV. There is Banshee to rule out, so Trisha Winter could be a Banshee. Okay, so other than forcing this dots, I mean, I'll stay here for a little bit longer. But other than, like, forcing the dots, I can't see it being overly positive for me to stay here. So I'm going to go back in. We're going to have a look for... Okay, it's turned off the fire. I wonder if it's moved rooms. How do you force dots? You don't force dots. You can't force it. It hasn't moved. It's still over here, even though it did touch out the fire. It is still over here. But no, it's the EMF. I feel like it's going to be EMF or dots. Those are the two things that I just... Oh. Not an Oni. Oni wasn't on the table anyway. It's just not very active, is it? Oh, we have an EMF reading over here. There's another EMF reading. Is it in here now? No, there's more stuff happening. Okay, good. Ads are about to start again. I am going to snooze those ads. Okay, so it's definitely hanging out around here. Where's the thermometer gone? Let's double check. Freezing one last time. I don't think it's going to be freezing. I feel like it's got to be either EMF or dots. Just like how difficult those two can be to get. I will do a final check of Spirit Box. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? How old are you? How did you die? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you near? Hello! Oi! Ghost! Okay. Okay, another EMF 3, so still not EMF 5. I mean, instinct is saying dots here, and it's a Goreo. There is the Oni airball. We've been in the area now for a long time, so let's get back in. +5 lighthouse is enough for you today, you think? Oh, you've been working on lighthouse today? Mine was a banshee, if that helped. That doesn't help. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm happy to go with Goryo and go. So let's go. Goryo, we'll get out. I feel like that's the best educated guess I could make.
Welcome back.
It was not. It was a phantom. Wow. Wow, okay, it was just very stubborn with the dots then. It was just very stubborn. That's the problem with dots. Dots is, it's the hardest one to get out of the evidence. Hey, Sign, how are you? It's the hardest one to get out of the evidence, so, you know, it is what it is. We could have forced a hunt there to give me more information. Because basically what we had dots, and we had UV. So I knew it was these three at that point. So he could have forced a hunt and aimed for the ghost photo, because that would have been said, yeah, that's a phantom. You've got a ghost photo. You can't see it in the photo. So he could have done it that way. But I was so certain on the Goryo because we were in the area for ages and it just wasn't triggering the dots, right? And the dots were in the perfect position for it. But that's just the problem with dots. Sometimes it just doesn't do it. I do wonder whether the phantom doesn't appear. So the phantom can roam towards a random player, leaving EMF 2 at the location where it wanders to at head height. So that's one of its abilities, the phantom. I don't really know how to test for that. I guess that's just luck. We did get a lot of EMF 2s. Player will lose 0.5% sanity while in heartbeat range of the ghost during hunts and events. I didn't know that. Interesting. So the phantom's an interesting one to do. But I mean, taking the photo is the easy way of saying, yeah, it's a phantom. So we just didn't do that. I should do that. That should be a hardwired thing. Always aim for a photo of the ghost to rule out phantom. We should be doing that regardless. Because I shouldn't have got that wrong. It was just, I suppose actually it doesn't matter because we're pushing for quick matches. We're not like going for the perfect game. If we were going for the perfect game and I'd spent more time, I probably would have got phantom. But we're not doing that today. We're just trying to get the ghost correct. Not that one. So we've got 25 out of 50 still. So we've improved this ranger challenge. So discount, how many are you on the lighthouse keeper? I'm gonna just run an ad while we're kind of chatting. You're at 30? Okay. Okay, well, so I'm probably going to stream for another like half an hour. And I'll probably finish around about 7 o'clock. Then I need to go and get some food. Oh, you got 50 out of 50, Serenity. Well done. Then I need to go and get some food. But if you wanted to play some more after I've had my tea, just let me know. I think I'm already playing with Serenity later anyway. So Serenity's got the Lighthouse Keeper, so I'm behind on the Lighthouse Keeper, but I don't mind doing that. I need to work on the others anyway. I mean, me and Serenity have been playing Sunny Meadows quite a bit as well, because I'm trying to learn the map for the Apocalypse Challenge, because that is, to be honest, actually, that might be a thing for next stream. We might be working on the Apocalypse Challenge. Now that I've got the tier 3 Parabolica, I think that is going to come in clutch. So don't need necessarily anything else for the Apocalypse Challenge, I don't think. So we might be working on that next stream. Bronze should be easy for me. Yeah, I think bronze will be okay. It's the photo of the ghost that I'm the most worried about. So bronze we should be able to get. I have already pre-worked. So I'm not gonna do an insanity run for the bronze. What I've done, I've created my own bronze apocalypse thing. So my starting sanity is 100%. And I've just played around with some of the tweakable stuff on this. We will have one piece of evidence. I think I should be able to get the Silver Apocalypse trophy relatively okay. But I do want to do bronze first. I want to get bronze, then I want to do silver, then I want to do gold. I was tempted just to go straight to silver and just start work on this. But yeah, I want to do bronze. I want to do it slowly. I want to go through it. Cheers. Plans with the family. Okay, no worries, discount. I thought I'd ask anyway. I thought I'd ask, just in case. I'm going to switch it back up to insanity here. We have hit our target for the stream, and we're going to keep on Camp Woodwind, though. As much as I like Maple Lodge, it's a little bit tricky when you're on your own to go around. So we're going to stick with the Camp Woodwind for a bit. We've already hit the target for the stream, though, so we're good. And like I said, next stream, I'm probably going to start work on the Bronze Apocalypse challenge now that we've got everything we need for it. I don't know when next stream will be. I'm not actually back at work next week, so we might do some more next week. It depends. Depends how busy I am. I'm not going to say a day. You know what I'm like. So we are on insanity, so I do need to be at least a little bit cautious with this, because it's going to start hunting quite quick. Ooh, it's in the bathroom. We've not had a bathroom ghost yet. At least I think it's in the bathroom. It is. Good. Good. I haven't had a bathroom ghost yet. No real place to hide. Not in my usual spots that I like. There will be one of the small tents that would be available as well. But, yeah. So, yeah. Probably not tomorrow. I do have plans tomorrow afternoon. Depending on how tomorrow goes, I might be able to be around in the evening for another stream. I don't know, we'll see. At the moment, I'm like full into this. Like, I absolutely love this game at the moment. I don't want to do anything else other than play this, which is why I haven't played any Minecraft, because I just want to play this. I don't want to keep going. I've had a lot of motivation to play this as well. Like, it's so fun. I have so much fun when I play this. So for now, the streams will probably just be this. We'll probably switch back over to Minecraft at some point soon, but we'll see. I'm excited to get the Apocalypse mission, like, to start going with that, though. Why am I setting up in here? It isn't here, is it? The ghost is in here. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not paying attention. It's a nice game. Yeah, man, like, the more I play it, the more I'm like, I really enjoy it, you know, like, it's one of those where there's a learning curve, and I feel like I'm not quite at the max of that learning curve yet. Okay, let's go and get a smudge. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Are you there? Are you close? Are you friendly? We really need to get a smudge because it's getting quite active. Okay, I'm not going to escape it. It is a die-in though. That's annoying. Smudgeless hunt, yeah. If it was another map, I would have been able to get out of there. I stayed around too. I was too busy chatting. It's a die-in. At least I think it is. Yeah.
Welcome back. There's some jobs
That,
ready for you.
again, one of the harder ghosts to escape, the die-in is. Oh, yeah, I made a mistake there. I forgot where the ghost room was because I was too busy chatting about next stream. Like what we're doing next stream. Too busy box. Just walk away from it, don't run. Well, it still speeds up. So even if you walk away from it, it still speeds up and it's faster than you. So, yeah. I need to practice looping a die-in. But it was speeding up, and I was like, oh, I see. Got it. Ah, I didn't... Not paying attention. Not paying attention. I'm getting a little bit distracted. I can tell I'm coming to the end of the stream, to be honest. Because I'm just not playing correctly. Okay, it's out here. Right, let's be smart about this. Oh, turned off the lights straight away. Potentially a mare. Mare's lights, right? Only is blink, mare is lights. The two in my head I get confused with quite a lot. Oh, I left the freaking camera in my inventory as well. Let's throw that there. Okay, I'm gonna learn from my mistake. I'm going to always have a smudge with me. What was that about always having a smudge with me? At least I've got a smudge that I can get to, right? Drop it near your looping table. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've done. So I've got it ready. And to be fair, I usually do that. I usually have a smudge ready to go near the table. But I've been out of practice of doing that. Because I've been quite cocky when it comes to looping lately, which is why I've probably died a lot more. I've been getting killed. I got killed a lot yesterday when I was playing off stream. It's probably because I'm getting a little bit too cocky. I need to be brought down a peg or two, I think. Is it still here? It's not really done much. It is still here. 1.3. 1.7. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you near? Are you here? Are you close? How old are you? How did you... Where are you? Okay, let's go and get some more smudges. We'll put some more salt down as well. We'll keep that one there. We could get a Onryo test going as well. That's probably not a bad idea. Are they ever friendly? You can turn the settings to have friendly ghosts, so they won't try and attack you during a hunt. However, you don't get any rewards for it, for those sort of ghosts. They're like kind of the training wheels. But when you ask, are you friendly? It will either say yes or no, I believe. I do not know where you are, but sure. If you break the lights, I will be annoyed. Okay. So that was 2 ghost events back to back. Let's get that. And we'll take that. So they can be friendly, it's just quite rare. Why? Will it not light because it's raining? I can't light the candle. Is it not gonna light because it's raining? Maybe I have to light it in here. Aha! Interesting. I didn't know. Okay, so I can't do an Onryo test. At least it walked through the salt. We can't do an Onryo test. I didn't... Okay, normal speed. We have ghostwriting. Okay. They're all friendly until you annoy them. Not necessarily. Okay, so we have ghostwriting. Banshee's off the table. Onryo is also off the table, so the fact that it's raining with the candles is not a problem. What do we know? It was normal speed, so it's not a Rev, not a Thay, not an Abambo, probably not a Morai. It's not a Shade because it's been active while we've been in the room, I think. Dio is forced Spirit Box, so it's not a Dio. So we've got Mare, Myling. It's not a Myling. It was 2. Yeah, it also didn't find me as well. Yeah, that's another thing for Dio. It's not a Myling because I think it was too loud, but I will need another check on that. So I've got Demon, Mare, Pulty, or Spirit. So Spirit and Demon, we need to smudge during a haunt. The Mare is going to like turning off the lights, which, by the way, it's just done. It's turned off the breaker. Ghosty, ghosty, where you at? Ghosty, ghosty, come out to play, come out to play. There we go. Okay, starting the... Oop. Uh-oh. We need to start a timer. Quick, 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 quick. I thought for a second there I wasn't going to get away. Mare, most likely. Most likely, Mare. I'm thinking, Mare. It has turned off the breaker again. So, I've smudged, so it cannot hunt for at least 60 seconds. If it hunts within 90 seconds, we know it's a demon. But I was about 5 seconds late, so we need to bear that in mind. I'm gonna go and hide for this one. Okay, demon
smudge ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standard smudge ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was salt that went. I couldn't tell whether it was hunting or not. Like, did I have... Was it standing in the soul? Before it started to hunt? I've smudged it again anyway, so... it can't be a spirit, though. So we know it's not a spirit. I think it's a mare. I kind of peeked it. I think it's spawning back there, because it's dark there, right? It could still be a Polty. I mean, we could...
Ending in.
Okay, demon can now start hunting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Gonna stay up for this one.
Standard smudge ending in 5, 4, 3.
Flicked off the lights again.
1.
So it can start hunting. Interesting. Interesting.
Spirit smudge ending in
Okay.
5, 4.
Turned off the breaker. Okay, I'm gonna go meh. I'm gonna go meh. I don't think it's chucking things around too much. It's probably not a demon. I'm thinking meh. That's my best bet. I'm thinking meh. It was a Polty. That's... yeah, that's tough. That's tough to take, that one is. I mean, there wasn't really much I could do other than a Polty pile. I was watching to see if things were flying everywhere. But I didn't see it really interact with stuff like that. Right? It was more bothered by interacting with the lights. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Well, that's 2 L's on the bounce. However, we are going to leave it there, I think, today. I need to go and get some food. Bit of a shame. We did make 25 out of 50, so we are halfway. Is there even stuff enough to interact with on the map? Yeah, there is. There's stuff. I could have made a Polty pile and we could have tested that. But it is, it's tricky. I never quite... Polties are probably one of my weaker ones in terms of getting them right. Polties, Yokais, Yuris. I struggle with those 3 ghosts to get those ones. Mares can be tricky, Obakes can be tricky, but if you know what to look for, you can get them. So yeah, I mean, like, I'm still learning bits about the game. Polty was on my list of potential things, so I kind of knew it was between Mare and Polty, but the fact that it was interacting with the lights, that's why we went with Mare. So it was an educated guess. I'm not like annoyed that it was a Polty. They're tough to get when it's normal speed. Is there even... yeah, so there is stuff to be able to interact with, Cyan. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. Right, I am going to head out. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all. I've had a great stream. I had really enjoyed that one. I feel very motivated to play this game at the moment. So that's why we've been playing this quite a lot. Pretty much since New Year's, we've been playing this and nothing else. Actually, probably before New Year's, but that's just because, you know, I'm really digging it. I'm really digging it. I'm really enjoying it. That's because it's a good all-round game. So, we'll, like I said, next time I stream, we're going to be working on the Apocalypse Challenge, the bronze one. So I need to start, like, doing some off-stream Sunny Meadows stuff to get used to the map a little bit more. The first time I want to attempt the Bronze Apocalypse is on stream, so I'm going to try not to do the Apocalypse Challenge off of stream. But I will kind of create a rule set that we're going to do so that I don't, like, lose my brain if we have, like, a stubborn number of things. So I'm going to have to think about that, see how it could be most entertaining for you guys and kind of enjoyable for me as well. I've had a good stream though. This has been fun. Like, we ticked off 8 of the Ranger Challenge today, so that's not too bad. Like, I feel like that's quite a lot for one day. I'm gonna head out though, so have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you very much for stopping by. Goodbye. See you soon. I don't know when soon will be, but it will be soon.